office.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the start of the Home Health Leadership Community. Tanya Miller and I have gotten together and decided that we wanted to build a community that would assist leaders in home health in not just improving their home health leadership acumen, but also decreasing the stress of being a leader in home health. Tanya, tell us a little bit about how you got here.
Sure. Hi, Sherry, and welcome everybody. We're really excited to get this community started. So I'm just going to share a little bit about my journey and why I see this as something we need in the home health community. So I started my career working in home health, as many of you probably did, seeing patients, going out as a physical therapist and caring for patients, and quickly found that there really wasn't rehab leadership in home health. Now I'm going back a couple decades here. And so I was able to convince the agency that I was working on that the therapist needed somebody to help and guide them and lead them. And I stepped into that leadership role. And that really began my passion for home health leadership. So over the years, I grew in leadership and was able to be a senior vice president for a large home health organization and really saw the need to do frontline leadership development in home health. We oftentimes promote clinicians who are great clinicians, and we don't have the time and the resources to really help people grow those leadership skills. Along the way, I went and pursued a PhD, and my PhD was in leadership studies and became even more passionate about leadership and specifically leadership in home health. The home health industry has always been my passion. So I'm really excited to be able to partner with Sherry and all of the great knowledge Sherry brings to build this community so that we can give the support to leaders in home health and really grow our ability to lead others and to provide better patient outcomes. So, Sherry, tell me a little bit about your journey.
My journey is really strange. I started with a degree in sports medicine. I was all about the athlete and taking care of the athlete. And then I worked in an outpatient clinic and fell in love with the old folks. The stories they had to tell, their life histories, their experiences, all of that became very intriguing to me as a clinician, which caused me to go back and get a physical therapy assistant degree. And then along the way, I got a little frustrated with some of the corporate structures that were in place at my clinic and the disconnect between some of the executive folks and the frontline folks. And I always say that the worst and best day of my life was when I saw the numbers. Those of you that haven't seen the numbers in your leadership position, that first time you see how much money is being generated and where it's going can be an epiphany of sorts. And you start thinking, okay, why are we setting these budget numbers? Why are we setting these expectations? How does this match up? And I really became disillusioned with the increases in budgets every year, despite the fact that we were doing great care and we had great outcomes and our patients loved everyone. And so I sort of thought, there's got to be a better way. And I'm a little bit of a risk taker, Tanya, and a lot of folks that are listening to this aren't. I'm a bit of a risk taker. And so I went out on my own with my business partner at that time, and we opened a contract rehab company that serviced many home health agencies. And what I discovered in those home health agencies and what kind of got me here, Tanya, was there was varying levels of leadership acumen in those home health agencies. And many times where it was lacking was where there was more trouble occurring in an agency, which then led me to opening my own agency. See, the risk taking never stops. I kind of jumped off the cliff and said, well, if I don't like how it's being done, I'm going to do it myself. And I owned a home health agency and for 10 years, and decided at that point that as we saw some changes coming in home health, which change is ubiquitous with home health. If you look it up in the dictionary, you see the word change, it says equals home health. And we decided to go into consulting. And part of my consulting job is dealing every single day with leadership that's either trying to find answers or solutions and trying to improve their agency in some way. In that type of job, and Tanya and I have been friends for 20 plus years, and we discuss this all the time. In that type of job, leadership is crucial. The ability to lead a group of people through an ever-changing environment is everything. And so we want to create this community so that there are resources for leaders that are passionate about home health, but also stressed beyond recognition in home health. And so it's super important that we can create a community where you feel that support. And Tanya, what is our plan with this community?
Great. Thanks, Sherry. And I just want to say that I am so excited to be doing this with Sherry because this is like the melding of minds. Sherry gets the business of home health care better than anybody I know. And taking what I am passionate about, the leadership and growing great leaders, and Sherry's knowledge, building this community and being able to share those resources with others, I just think is so exciting. So a little bit about the steps. We are opening the community in on Small Business Saturday, and we are giving up people the opportunities to enter the community throughout the next few weeks, and we will be starting our first engagement in the beginning of January. And the community will be a place to share ideas. There'll be opportunities to get educational content. There'll be opportunities for special deals on advancing your leadership development and your knowledge in healthcare. So it'll really be a place for you to get access to great resources, but also access to each other and to be able to share ideas and to have that person behind the scenes moderating and giving you input when you have questions and need answers quickly. So we really see this as a way to build out your network, grow your learning opportunities, and also just to have fun engaging with other people in an area that you're really passionate about. What did I
Tanya,
miss, Sherry? I'm sure I missed something.
I'm sure that we will miss something. We'll miss something along the way. And one of the things I'm excited about is learning from you, learning from the community that we build, a better way to get things done and to support this industry of home health that Tanya and I are both passionate about. And I'm super excited to have Tanya on this journey with me because she is actually my leadership mentor. And that is something that I never had before when I wish I'd had it in the early days of owning my agency. That could have solved a whole lot of bumps and bruises along the way. And we hope to be that support system and if that bat phone, if you will, if you have that issue that's going on in your agency, that resource that you can trust and we will bring other leaders to you. Tanya and I, neither one think we know everything. And so we're going to get experts to come into the community and provide information to the group that's going to improve everybody's lives. And so come along with this journey with us. It's going to be very easy and simple. And we hope to grow this to a large and very engaging group that can serve everyone. So thank everyone for listening to this podcast and stay tuned for more information.